Hey everyone. Oof. There's still some snow on the ground. This might be not a good way to record. But it's time to go. Oh, there's a deer. So there's one deer right there and another deer over there. Let's see if I keep moving. If you can't see them. Oh. I don't know if you saw any of that. Oh, there's a butt. Well, okay. So anyways, got real distracted by the deer there. But it's maple season tapping time, and it's like January 29th, I think. And it looks like this week it will be in the weather range, temperature range that we are wanting, where it gets above freezing during the day and then drops below freezing at night. So then the sap can flow up the tree and then flow back down the tree, and it will come through the hoses and go in the buckets, and then we get wonderful sap that then we can boil down. It's a whole process, but we gotta first put taps in the tree. So that's what we're gonna do now. I've got 10 buckets back here, so that's ready to go. I've got a drill, I've got a hammer, I've got dog treats in the oven, so we've got half an hour to get this done. So let's just keep booking it along. I think I unlocked my car. Let's hope. Nice. So, not. Oof. It's quite chilly currently. And I typically have like a bucket that just has all of my supplies. I ordered more hoses because I realized I could tap more trees this year and potentially sell more syrup. My gosh, what? Never said I could multi-function. Something. I have already marked the trees this last fall. Me and some friends brought some twine out and marked trees. This is the bucket I'm gonna use. Got a hole in the top of the lid right there to where I've already put the spiles into the hoses, and then I'll put that in there. And then you want to make sure, like, wherever you're drilling the hole at, the hose actually reaches, so good to put the hose in first. And then you want to do it at an incline, so when the sap does go up the tree, when it comes back down, like, gravity can do its thing and come down into the bucket. So I do have a mark on the drill bit for how deep it needs to go. Which I'll show you here in a minute. I'll do a closer version one. And then you just tap that in. You don't want to make it too hard. You fell down. You don't want to make it too difficult tapping in the taps, because then come the end of the season, it'll be harder to get out and you could cause damage you don't want to go like too deep into the tree. I feel like this is real slanted also. But I've been out here, I feel like, often, and these two trees just recently came down, which is gonna make harvesting maple syrup much more trickier, because like all this brush and all that brush, those are all raspberry bushes. So this is quite a fun discovery. Oh my gosh. And I'm not sure like what even happened. Like we had some storms come through, but I don't feel like anything to push these guys over just randomly. Okay, so this is a bigger, thicker tree that I put 2 buckets on, and I've done that in the past years. So when you go to retap a tree, that's like an old tap hole right there where it's scarred over basically. And then like right there's an old scar or old tap hole also. So you definitely want to make sure that when you are retapping these trees that you're staying, I believe it's 6 inches away from those holes, like width wise. Like here's the tap hole, you want to stay 6 inches, there we go, 6 inches to the side of it, but like also stay 2 feet. That wasn't 2 feet, but like 2 feet up away from it, but 6 inches diameter away from it, just so you're not causing the tree more damage. Let's see. Goes into the hole. Okay. So right there is a tap spot. So my finger is 3 inches long because I have that just measured for these type of reasons. So then there's a tap hole. So I could go over here, which looks like a good spot. So, and my hose reaches great. Let's see. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I took a black Sharpie and made a dot on that side just so you can see, like, while you're drilling, like, that's too far, you know? This is all the further we gotta go. So again, we're not gonna tap this way. We're gonna tap just a little bit with an incline. And there's the tap hole. There's a tap hole there. But I feel like, okay, here we go. That looks about right. All right. And then you don't want to blow in the hole to clean it out, because then you're like getting your bacteria into it. So just kind of clean it out with the drill, doing that little number. So we pushed it in with our hands, and then we just did tap tap, and ta-da, we got another one done. Take the end of the hose, put it in the bucket, which the holes in the lids aren't very big, so like, you gotta squeeze it in there, because you don't want them to just be big and easy to get in, because then debris can get into your sap and all that good jazz. I tapped last year, was the first time I put 2 buckets, and it was on that side. So, I do not see any tap holes on this side, just to make sure I can get it there. A little angle. So far I've gotten 5 taps out, and I brought 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay, so I got all but 1 bucket done. It's super cold out now, and I'm pretty sure I might be burning my dog treats. So, I need to go back inside. I have more buckets I want to put on different trees. Or more trees, other trees. You can see some of them over there. Some of them back there. That's fun. Woo. Trying to climb over a tree right now. Ugh. Sad thing is, I'm not gonna trip, but I don't trust myself with a chainsaw, so the headache. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Thanks for going on the journey with me. I'm glad